Oddities. Stay strange.
We're here, we're ready. You like my karate hands?
I love your karate hands.
With the countdown. This is what sleep deprivation looks like. It's fun. It's funky.
It's fresh.
It's fresh. It's all of the above. Hi, Odd Fam. We're back.
We're here.
Welcome back to Oddities. I'm Cassie.
I'm Kelly.
And welcome back to Strange Town. As per usual, everything that you could ever possibly humanly need is in the description. This includes our social media. It includes our merch shop, our Patreon. There's a bonus episode every week. You can join for as low as $1 per month. And we have links to all of the artists that we've worked with. And, of course, our email is in there, oddities.talk@gmail.com. We would love to have 5 listeners episodes this year. We need some more stories, please. So if you have any that you're willing to share with us,
Please
we'd
do
love
it.
to hear them. Maybe I should, can I solicit things like that on Reddit?
Why not?
Could I, I don't know enough about Reddit to be like, can I
I'll
do
ask
that?
Michael. He's always on it.
Okay, Michael would know. Yeah, can I just be like, can I share your shit on my podcast? Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. So, there you have it, folks. If you do have stories, please do send them in. We would love to hear them. Or if you just want to write in and say hi, that's always nice too. How is my borsty?
I am here with my borsty.
And so we're doing great. We're thriving.
We're thriving. We're surviving. You know.
Yeah.
Another week down.
Another week down. It's been a doozy, hasn't it?
It has. It has. And, that's okay.
That's all right. We're ending on a high note.
Yeah, we are. And that's recording.
That's recording.
I don't have... We're ending on a high note. I just got some great news, so we're just going to leave it at that.
We'd love to see it.
Yeah, and I'm recording with my borsty, and I couldn't ask for anything more than that. So, yeah.
Do you have an exciting weekend?
We have D&D this weekend.
Excellent.
And other than that, no. Just our D&D, which I'm not mad about. We have a great group, great people, so love that for us.
Tell me why when you said D&D, in my mind, it was Funyuns and Dragons.
Funyuns and Dragons?
Funyuns doesn't even start with a D, so instead of Dungeons and Dragons,
do you know
it was
what I
Funyuns
want
and
now?
Dragons. Funyuns?
The Flamin' Funyuns.
Flame of Flum?
Flum. Have you ever
Flame
had
and
the Flamin'
Funyuns.
ones? Oh my god.
No, I've only had just the good old ye old tradish Funyuns.
Oh, but now I could really go for some spicy garlic edamame.
Ooh.
What's happening to me?
I'm rubbing off on you.
This is not a bad thing.
I'll tell you what I could slam right now is chocolate chip banana bread. Just like a whole loaf of it.
That's not a bad thing.
Scooby-Doo that shit. Yeah.
There could be worse things. I'm just
There could be
throwing
worse
that out
things.
there.
Yeah, like crystal meth.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Hello?
could also... I mean, we gotta pick our battles here.
So many worse things that could be consumed. So...
Yeah, I mean, I get that. That makes sense. I could also kill a tuna salad sandwich right now.
Damn, that does sound good. Shit.
Right? With
You're
lettuce,
killing
tomato,
me.
onions.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
No,
look what I'm doing to you.
It's fine. Funny story, guys. My social media thinks I'm pregnant.
You're welcome.
Also, in regards to our conversation last week about Cassie wanting a locket, that's all I'm getting
Everywhere.
advertisements for now.
There are so many lockets. Who knew?
And I'm not mad. I'm confused.
They're always listening. They are always listening. I work in digital marketing. I know they're always listening.
But why aren't you getting advertisements for lockets?
Cause I don't know.
Am I
I haven't
supposed to
looked
be
it up
getting the
enough.
push gift? I mean, I'm fine with this.
It wants you.
Gladly.
It wants you to place the like just plant the seed.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I'm fine with that. Said I would.
I know. Like you offered, so we get it now. Internet, you can stop.
I just again confused. So confused.
I don't know. It knows you're pregnant, so or it doesn't know you're pregnant. It knows I'm pregnant and you're supporting me.
Clearly,
Yes,
the amount of
that's all
ads
there
I
is
get
to it.
for maternity clothes, I'm like, damn, where was that when I was pregnant? Shit, that's cute. They didn't have that when I was pregnant. Come on,
I
styling.
have I purchased some cute maternity clothes, and the sad fact of the matter is I'm still just choosing to dress like Adam Sandler every day.
There is nothing sad about that. It is called comfort.
Yeah, I mean it's still like it's still like chilly outside, so I need
That
like
whole Adam Sandler moment at the Oscars killed me.
flawless. 10 out of 10.
Loved it.
Our Lord and Savior Adam Sandler.
Speaking of that, I wore my Adam Sandler shirt out to run errands.
The Eras Tour Adam Sandler shirt.
And I was at Trader Joe's, and the cash register, the lady, she was like, "Oh my god, I love your shirt." And I was like, I forgot what I was wearing. And I looked down, I was like, "Oh, thanks." And she's like, "Is he your crush?" And I was like, "I mean, yeah, kind of." And she's like, "Mine too." She goes, "Especially him when he was young." Like, damn, look at that.
Oh my God, you were getting the Trader Joe's chick all hot and
I
bothered.
was like, I'm a little uncomfortable here. It's like,
You're
stop
like, I'm
looking
gonna
at my
pay and leave
chest.
now.
Shit.
Like, thank you. Yeah, stop looking. What are you doing? Wow. Maybe I should try. I don't know if mine will fit correctly though, because the bump is starting to bump. So like, Adam might be a little. It might be a tight squeeze.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited for your bump.
It's cute. It's been nice feeling
Little flowers.
little kicks. We call them fluttercorns because
Oh,
it's like popcorn, but also flutters.
popcorn, but also flowers.
So it's
I get that
fluttercorns.
though. Do
You
you
know
know
what I
what
mean?
is absolutely crazy and nobody told me about this, so I'm going to tell you?
Please.
I have 2 kids. I
Yes, you
haven't
do. I can
had
confirm.
I haven't had a child in now nearly
Years.
6 years.
Yes.
I still get phantom kicks.
Stop. I don't want that. I don't want the phantom kicks.
It is the most wild fucking thing. And I think right now I've been getting them a lot, and I think it's only because of the
Is it
fucking
me?
conversations we've been having, and it is
We'll stop
insane.
talking about
Because
this.
no, we're not going to stop talking about this. I want to hear everything. But like, I'll get them, and then instantly I'm touching my stomach, like, wait a minute.
Doing the math. Is the mathing? Am I okay?
And then it's like,
Uh,
I'm fine. I know I'm fine, but I'm like, what is that?
My favorite is the first time that I thought it happened, and then I just let out like the juiciest fart. And I was like, never mind.
It's
Just
great.
kidding. Ah, the miracle of bodies. Oh, friends, I have good news.
Oh, she has the best news.
I have wonderful news. So I turned in my second glucose monitoring log today, and I got an immediate response back from the doctor being like, "You look good. We only need you to check it twice a day now. Once when you're fasting and then after a meal of your choosing." And I'm like, "Thank you. Could this be because I don't have it?" Like,
How about an apology?
can I get an I'm sorry? So my question is this: if I'm good for like another 2 weeks and like it is all okay again, like will they just be like, "You can stop checking now"? Like I don't know what the next I don't. So we'll see. But that was happy news, and I had half of a cupcake to
I
celebrate.
was about to say, you better have a bomb ass dinner to celebrate, to be quite
We're in
frank.
we're in the process of sampling cupcake flavors for my baby shower.
That could work
So
too.
I had a quarter of one, and I had a quarter of another flavor. So far the flavors that we've locked in are red velvet, blueberry cheesecake, and Nutella.
Oh, oh, oh.
I know.
Damn.
I know. And you'll be there, so
Oh, I'm so excited.
me too. And it's cool because the invites went out and people are starting to respond, which is nice.
I can't tell you. I was shrieking with excitement.
I was on a business trip this week, and Kelly sent me a message on Facebook, and she was
I'm
like,
sorry.
"Bestie, oh my God!" And I was like, I, I thought we got like a deal, like a product deal, like a sponsorship deal or something for the podcast. And
Oh
I'm
my
like
god, I'm
opening it.
sorry.
I got so excited, and then I mean, I was happy that you liked the invite so much.
It's just so beautiful.
Isn't it so cute?
God, what did
It's
the
the
front
cutest
say?
shit.
Um, deliver with care or special delivery. Something to Kelly Segi. And it was just,
Oh, the little, yeah, it's like real cute how they
it's just
printed
like
it on.
the sheer attention to detail. Mwah.
Chef's kiss. Thank you. It was a good time picking those out. It was between that and another one, but the other one was like very, very like it was still like the vintage poo, but it was like very neutral colors. And I was like, I want something a little brighter. So we went with this guy.
It's so pretty. Like I said, I'm gonna frame that masterpiece. It's so pretty.
I have an extra one that I'm saving for our scrapbook. So yeah, we love to see it.
Gorge.
We love to see it. Spectacular. Give me 14 of them. So friends, we're nearly at our 13 minutes of rambling.
Mm-hmm. Let's
The
get
the
on it.
prattling cows they have gone out to pasture. So should we jump right in?
Let's do it.
I think I went first last time, did I not?
Yes, you did. You were very excited to start off your series.
My series. You start then this time. I think we'll mix it up.
You're just excited for me to repeatedly say Sri Lanka.
I am. It's very soothing to me when you say it.
Okay, mine
Sri
is
Lanka.
short and sweet,
Sri Lanka. Okay.
but I am talking about a demon,
Oh, a demon.
so that's fun.
Stunning. Okay.
I'm talking about the Reeri Yakseya.
Rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
a demon in the Sri Lankan folklore, believed to be one of the most cruel and powerful, only second to the Mahasan.
Of course.
He has the body of a human, the head of a monkey, the skin is fiery red, and he rides a red bull. It is
Same.
believed that he can afflict all kinds of illness on humans,
Same.
but hemorrhages, blood, and diseases are especially attributed to him.
Oh God. All right. So are there like hemorrhagic fevers that are big in Sri Lanka by any chance? I'm gonna look it up.
The way that you just seem so aggressive on that.
Sri Lanka has a history of dengue fever and dengue hemorrhagic fever epidemics.
There you go.
There you have it. All right, so this guy's got some shit. Okay.
When a person is on their deathbed, he is believed to be present, appearing as an
Rude.
apparition with the appearance of a pygmy. He stands on the dying person holding a rooster in one hand and a club in the other, and the corpse of a man is on his mouth. The apparition is said to be only 1 span and 6 inches in height. When Yuri assumes this form, he is known as Mare Avatar, and he assumed 18 other apparitions known by these names. Yuri, the original form, Ri Raji, Agu Raji, Plautia, Riji Gupal, Riji Budia, and Riji Watami Avatar Yakishi.
I take issue with this dude because like so you're already on your deathbed and then you're gonna show up and like
Just torment.
the last thing that I want to see before I'm dying is a fucking red-skinned monkey man
Demon.
on a bull.
It's horrible. It's well, for lack of a better term, demonic.
Well, if the shoe fits, you know.
A less popular belief is that these are not aberrations of the same demon, but 18 individual demons who work together. Aww. No.
Oh, okay. Teamwork.
He is believed to have more than 100 incarnations as different people, including the son of a king named Sanka Pala, the son of a king Lagaparo, and a female demon called Gimiru Yakashini. And originally, Yari could not be controlled by any of the gods, and all feared him until the god Vinishu managed to blind him with a charmed jungle creeper.
Okay.
Some say he's also a vampire,
Oh,
and that's why the hemorrhaging.
the hemorrhaging. Okay. Okay.
This thing is fucking insane.
Yeah, there's like, it's like they sat down and they were like, how many different things can we like compile into one being?
Yeah, I don't really know what to make of this demonic lore. To be one, like, it's insane.
It's like the whole vampire thing kind of fits with the demonic lore too, I feel like.
Well, yeah, 100%.
Like it just like goes in, you know.
With him being said to appear on someone's deathbed, it almost makes me believe. No, it doesn't almost make me believe. It truly, depending on what you're dying from, and given that he is linked with hemorrhaging deaths, I would say that these are delusions people are seeing as they're dying. And
Yeah.
The word just went right out of my head.
Hallucinations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My question is this: if he's only showing up to people who are about to die, like how is this getting spread around to other people dying?
I imagine the loved ones that are around those who are dying
Like hear about
are
it?
witnessing what their loved one is saying as they're dying.
Maybe so.
And so that is how it's being spread.
And then they're just like telling their friends and family, like, you want to hear some shit? I'm gonna tell you some shit. And then like,
This is
okay.
who came and killed. This is who came and took.
Very rudely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
There's nothing said to ward him off.
Oh, so you just can't win.
Yeah. It's awful.
Okay. Okay.
There's nothing that really says what created, but the god of Vishnu managed to
Okay.
blind and charm with a jungle creeper.
Right.
But he's still around.
Like you do.
And still causing chaos.
So everybody maybe just like needs to carry jungle creepers.
I guess so.
I mean, this is fucking wild, this one. There is so much shit
Yeah.
about this. Like, Sri Lanka was like, okay,
Sri Lanka
hold my
wanted some
beer.
attention because they heard everyone asking if Japan was okay.
Yeah, they're like, hold my beer. I'm gonna do you one better and put everything possible.
And like
With
this
this demon.
it doesn't stop here. There's a lot of creepy shit in Sri Lanka actually.
Are you gonna do a miniseries on
I
Sri
might.
Lanka?
I might. There's actually a
Please.
lot of things circulating pregnant women.
Oh no.
And I don't know that I want to cover that right now.
I mean, you can. Here, yeah, because you want to laugh because the final book in our book club is about a woman who has children and then like regrets it.
Oh my god.
We were like, oh no.
Who picked that?
First of all, this just all it does is solidify my thought process that the only reason that the books that we ended up with is because we did a vote, but it only had a picture of the covers, and the cover for it is kind of cool, and so I think people were just like,
yeah, no, I pick books sometimes like that. That's my no. Okay.
I mean, no, it's I understand it, so like I
Yeah.
think that's what happened.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Like I
happened.
think that's how we're doing a different tactic next like season of this book club. Not do that, but Anyway, we were talking before we started recording, and we were like, I gotta be honest, like, I kind of forget that Sri Lanka exists. And then, like, now that you're doing this and possibly a mini series about it, Sri Lanka's all I'm gonna think about.
Sorry.
No, it's great. I want to hear the pregnant women one.
Okay,
It's
well
fine.
then next week. I
Coming
guess I'm
in hot.
starting a Sri Lanka miniseries.
In honor of me reaching halfway through my pregnancy.
Ding ding ding.
There it is. How exciting. That was a good one, Bestie. Good find.
Thank you. All because I
Fucking
heard somebody
weird.
say Sri Lanka and I was like, oh, Sri Lanka.
You're like a light
I
bulb.
was like,
And
what's
then you
going
just...
on in Sri Lanka?
Well, apparently a lot of freaky shit. So this is exciting.
Hemorrhaging
Maybe
diseases
it's
and
just like,
demons.
maybe it's just like a thing with like Asian countries.
Yeah.
Because like Sri Lanka is technically a part of Asia, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so like, what the hell's going on over in Asia that you guys are coming up with this freaky ass shit?
I think we need to go and find out.
Sri Lanka, are you okay? Like with this weird ass being? I, as we've shared, I am continuing my mini series of Weird Japan. And today I'm talking about a tunnel. I am
Secret
talking about the
tunnel.
Kiyotaki Tunnel.
Oh.
Yes. So this spoiler alert, there are so many words in this that I'm definitely not going to pronounce correctly, so we're gonna accept that journey for what it will be. So, running between Arashiyama and Sagakiyotaki in Japan's Kyoto prefecture is a tunnel. It is unremarkable in appearance. To the casual
Rude.
observer, it looks like just, yeah, I mean, that is rude, but it's a boring ass tunnel. It looks just like a regular covered, like, throughway. It's narrow, but it's like whatever, and it connects one town to the next. Um, but those who know the stories attached to it find it to be quite remarkable indeed, and Kiyotaki Tunnel has a reputation for being one of the most haunted places in Japan. We're coming in hot.
I feel like I've heard that before.
I know. They're like, it's one of the most haunted places in Japan. There's like 45,000 places. So there are it's like there's a little bit of interesting history here. So there's a number of defunct railway companies in Japan, and Kiyotaki used to be part of a railroad company owned like tunnel. Construction began on the Atagoyama Railway in 1927. Between 1929 and 1944, it shuttled people between Arashiyama Station and Kiyotaki Station, as well as between Kiyotakigawa Station and Atago Station. Atago Station itself was once actually an essential stop for people making pilgrimages to the Atago Jinja Shrine, which is now in ruins. But and the abandoned train track associated with it is actually being like totally overgrown by nature. But I digress. So anyway, meanwhile, Kiyotaki Tunnel, through which part of the Atagayama Railway once ran, is far from abandoned, and on the contrary, it's been incorporated into the roads of the area. So now, instead of trains passing through, you can drive through the thing. And people say that there's something very unnerving about things that look so unassuming, but they bear like such dark secrets. And like, so some estimates peg the length of the tunnel to be around 500 meters. Legend insists that it's actually 444 meters long, 4 being a cursed number in many East Asian countries due to its similarity with the word for death in many languages. Go figure. It's said that the working conditions for those who were constructing the tunnel were brutal. The workers received no pay. Fatalities due both to the general working conditions and due to like accidents that happened were allegedly very, very many. Again, this is just what the legend states. Of course, as we, spread these things over time by mouth, it's the ye old game of telephone, right? But anyway, it's worth mentioning. So we can't really verify the details. These tragedies are not the only tales to cling to the tunnel, though. You have railway incidents, suicides, and executions that have also occurred there. And if you go far back, like enough, there's even one story that tells of a warrior killed during a battle that raged long ago on the very spot where the tunnel would eventually be built. All of which that is to say that no one is quite sure what allegedly haunts the tunnel. Some believe it to be the construction workers who died while the tunnel was being built. Others believe it to be a woman who jumped from the road located above the tunnel to her death, and others believe it's the ghost of the warrior. So, whatever the cause, the stories remain unsettling, and some tell of full on apparitions. Um, People say that they've seen a woman bearing a strange expression that can linger around in the tunnel. If this woman is like ambitious, sometimes she'll leap onto the hood of your car.
No, thank
It's a
you.
no. It's a no for me. I can't have people
If
leaping
she's
onto my car.
ambitious, fuck that.
If she's feeling ambitious, she'll do it. If she's feeling shy, you might not even lay eyes on her, but you'll only hear her shriek.
No.
I know, we don't have the time for this. Others will speak of strange effects, that simply being around the tunnel will have on a human. Like you could feel dizzy, you might feel nauseous, you might have a pounding headache while traveling through it. Others will speak of like strange properties that the tunnel's thought to display. Some feel that should you travel through it one way, it might suddenly become a different length on your return trip.
I've heard that with tunnels.
I gotta be honest, I just feel that with car rides in general. Like it takes longer going out than it does to come home. That's how
Mm-hmm.
I feel all the
Yeah,
time.
all the time.
Um, the traffic lights around the tunnel are also said to change without warning outside of their normal patterns, causing road accidents and other like traffic mayhem, basically. And then, of course, there is at least one story that predicts something terrible befalling those who don't heed a warning. So you have to avoid looking in any mirrors around the tunnel, whether they're the road mirrors located outside of it or like mirrors within your car. If you should even glance in one, you'll see a spirit reflected back at you. And if you do that, you'll be met with a terrible fate, of course. Which feels like just the ye old tale,
Yeah.
of all this shit. Um, it is curious to me, like tying into that so many roads and bridges come with like a number of weird legends attached to them. Like we've covered some of these, like Crybaby Bridge you did, right? Um, Bunny Man Bridge was one that we covered. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's just like a lot of these bridges and tunnels and shit. Um, and like why? And I mean it's I don't know, maybe it's a way for us to deal with something we find inherently frightening, like car crashes or like, things like that. But this one to me is interesting because there are so many stories with this location. There's the railroad history, there's car accidents, there's that supposed warrior, like, there's just like a lot of shit. Um, but anyway, if you look at pictures of it, I think it's a little bit spooky. Um, it is said that it is a popular suicide spot because there
Oh.
is woodland seclusion around it, and also the sturdiness of the trees above the tunnel. Um, Scary incidents there are said to occur more frequently late at night when entering the tunnel rather than during the day. Um, and it's advised that you take an alternate route at night.
It's advised. Don't take this route
It's
at night.
advised. Don't go through the tunnel. So anyway, that's the Kiyotaki Tunnel. I think it's freaky.
That
If
sounds
there's going to be
very
a
freaky.
if there's going to be a haunted tunnel anywhere, it's probably going to be Japan,
And it's probably actually going to be haunted
and there's probably going to be some bitch leaping on your car. So just like
and shrieking.
yeah, and do with that what you will. I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I mean, I think that I could argue that some of this is like mind games and things like that, but if people are supposedly seeing this full-blown woman apparition doing this shit, or like, and like the other things like, oh, the feeling of dizziness or the feeling of like nausea or like things like that, well, who's to say that it's not like motion sickness,
Yeah.
dizziness due to any maybe changes in altitude or pressure associated with the like tunnel? I don't know. Just kind of like, so those things I'm not as convinced by, but like these other stories, they're pretty spooky.
I mean, very spooky.
Yeah. Dare
So,
I say it's spookala? Spookala.
Bugala.
So it's a fun one. This was another fun one for Japan. Um, if I were to pin this against the doll that I covered last week, for me the doll is freakier. That doll did things to me.
That was very uncomfortable. It,
It was. I'm sorry.
but the way I would go see that doll in a minute.
100%.
because I need to see the hair.
I need to touch the hair. I need to go see it multiple times to witness the
Listen,
hair growth or them cutting the hair.
looking at pictures of that doll,
It's not good.
that's some nightmare fuel, actually.
I know. It's
Yeah.
some shit. So yeah. Anyway, that's Kiyotaki Tunnel. This was a spooky one.
Very good.
Thank you. And I am happy to say I have three more spooky Japanese tales for us
And now I've
in
got
the
another
future.
series of Sri
And now we're
Lanka.
picking up with Sri Lanka. So, let us know what you think. Do you believe, I mean, really any of this,
Yeah, honestly.
honestly? And would you visit the tunnel? And until next time.
Stay strange.